Hi, everyone. Welcome to another interview from our interview series with successful business analysis practitioners. Today, we will be interacting with Nehal, who is a CBAP certified business analyst. CBAP is one of the toughest exams when it comes to business analysis. So let's hear her journey of becoming CBAP certified. Hi, Nehal. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Thank you for talking to us and thank you for giving this time to us.
That's okay.
Nehal, if you can tell us about yourself, what is your professional background? That would be really helpful.
Yeah, sure. So I've been working in the banking domain. It's been 10 years plus experience in the banking domain. So my main area of focus has always been like continuous improvement, improvement regarding all those. So, and also working as the CI champion, agile champion. So everything to do with the retail operations in banking.
Okay, great. And how did you decide that CBAP is the certification you want to go forward to?
Okay, because it's actually I just wanted to come out of my comfort zone. It was like a long time I
Okay.
was working just in the same kind of domain. So I thought, okay, let's just do something. Also, I had a great motivation. Like a couple of my friends, they cleared CBAP years ago,
Mhm.
and so they suggested me, okay, you should go for this one. And my family support, my husband, they all motivated me. So I just decided, okay, let's go for this one. And also wanted to like just take a step forward, like move forward in a career for like higher senior positions. So I thought this should be in that.
And I certainly agree to that. Motivation is definitely needed for
Oh
this
yes,
exam.
definitely. Yeah.
And how's life now after becoming CBAP
Oh,
certified?
great, great, great. Honestly, it's like I can see the level of confidence has gone up. So yeah, it's good.
Any what are your plans now? Anything which you have thought of?
In regards to the career, I've already started looking for senior roles.
Okay.
Yeah, so more higher kind of roles. So yes, that's the current plan. But let's see how it goes. I just don't want to rush it too much, but yeah.
Yeah, great, great. Now let's go. I mean, say few months back or few days back when you started preparing for CBAP. You want to talk about how was the preparation? How did you plan it?
I joined the Techcanvass training course in June, end of June. So
Mhm.
that's from June 2023, I started preparing. Before that, I never read web of nothing. So I started in June. And yeah, so I completed my exam in November. So yeah, all those months. Before that, I didn't read web or anything. So I, yeah, was completely focusing on study last few months.
Mhm. Being really honest with you, you're a true example of someone who is not related to business analysis, but if they focus on one thing, that can be achieved, which you did. Any challenges which you want to talk about, and how did you overcome that?
When I started studying, the first thing was hard to focus. I left study years ago, so that was the first challenge. But eventually, I got into that zone, like that I have to study. So it took like quite a couple of weeks, and then I was all right. After that, I started preparing, and I was planning to give my exam in October.
Okay.
But I actually took the exam date and everything, booked the exam. But coming closer to the date, I realized that no, I'm not confident, and mock test I was not doing that well. So that was one of the challenges that I was like not sure what to do. Should I go for the exam or should I just reschedule? So just a week before I
Yeah.
decided, no, I'm not taking the risk. I rescheduled it, and I don't regret the decision. That's good that I did it. So not sure what would happen, like if I would have given it in October. So I just extended the date by 1 month, and yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Now your victory is Tech Canvas victory. So you wanna talk about how did Tech Canvas help you in preparing for this exam?
See, Techcanvass played a major role. Honestly, I mean, from the start, like from the first day of the training session,
Yeah.
Harsh, our trainer, he was so great. He motivated us. He was always encouraging us to ask more questions. So definitely Techcanvass. Without Techcanvass, I wouldn't achieve this, I would say. Yeah, so it plays a major role. All the training sessions plus those doubt clearing sessions, that helped a lot. And everyone was so supportive, so helpful, and I had that kind of like a secure feeling that if I get stuck or something, I have people who can help me. So that's definitely, that's a great role.
Like I mentioned in the beginning, and you also, I mean, I agree to what you said. Motivation and support is definitely needed when it comes
Yes.
to exams like
Yeah.
CBAP. I agree.
Yeah.
Now you have cleared CBAP. You are a CBAP certified business analyst. Any tips which you want to share with the aspirants who are looking forward for this exam?
In regards to the studying part, I would say from the day when I started, our trainer Harsh, he suggested us to write down like everything, all the elements and the task and everything, input, output. So from the day when I was practicing that, I'm kind of a pen and paper person. So I was just writing down everything from until the previous day of the exam. So that helps a lot when even if you don't understand much, just start
Mhm.
writing. Eventually, it will make sense. Eventually, you get to know all the connections between the tasks and everything. So that is the first tip. I mean, it helped me. It worked for me. So yeah. And the second thing I would say, just set a goal of the exam. Like maybe just fix a date that I wanna pass this exam on this date or give it on this date. So if there is a goal, if there is a set target date, then it's easy to do preparation. You will be in that zone that I have exam after a month. But if
Yeah.
you keep that kind of attitude that, okay, let's get ready first and then I will book the exam, then it's a bit hard. So that's why I booked it. I had to reschedule, but at least I had a goal that, okay, so by the time like when I had to reschedule, I was almost ready for the exam. But because I
Mm,
was not so confident, so I was already in that exam zone, and then
mm,
that helped me a lot. So I just continued that for one extra month, and I
mm.
got through it. And yeah, the third tip is hard work and just prioritize. This should be your first priority when you're preparing for the exam. So a couple of months, I just didn't do much like social activity, no gatherings, nothing. Weekends are, well, just like Friday after work, there is no excitement of weekend. Just planning, okay, Saturday morning, what time I'm gonna get up and start studying. So those kind of life. So yeah, I think I'm still in that zone. Friday afternoon, I feel like, okay, what should I do now? Like, yeah.
Thank you for sharing this wonderful journey with us, Neil, and thank you for those wonderful tips as well. And yeah, all the best for your career.
Thank you.
And thank you again. Thank you for talking with us.